Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Hen, and we back at the Hen's Den. Thank God for waking me up, not just waking me up. Thank God for waking you and y'all up too on this gorgeous Monday morning. Shout out to Mr. MLK. RIP to Mr. MLK. We trying to keep that dream going, but it's still the world we live in, Doc. I'm pretty sure if you can look down or wherever you at, you see how it's still going. But we tried and we still trying. But y'all, to the people that's getting tired of getting games played on them, ran on them. Hell, if you don't know you getting a game ran on you today, you will know. You will see the signs, you will hear the tips, and you will hear what you need to look for. To the young females out there, I'm gonna get on the dudes too, but to the young ladies out here that's 21 to about 26, 27 years old. If you dealing with an older guy in his 40s and up, and if you gotta take care of him or help him, you getting played with. You getting whamboozled. You just getting played. I ain't gonna lie to you. You're getting used. You're getting got. Remember, anybody that dating somebody older, if that older person ain't right, ain't got a heart, if they just out here just to get what they gonna get, they gonna play you, babies. You young. You gullible. You might be young and gullible and green. People love to see a young, gullible, green female. Don't let her have a job. Don't let her have a little something going on for herself. But she young, gullible, and green. They gonna take over. They gonna tell you what you want to hear. They gonna put that smile on your face. They might buy you something to eat. They might give you a little $20 here on the bill or something. In your mind, you might think that the world. And then don't let him be married and he cheating with you. They gonna go to a whole nother level with it. To the young ladies out here that tricking on an older man, that older man could just be with you because what you can do for him. Just gonna keep it real with you. And you young too. You see what I'm saying? He probably got some old meow at the house, but he probably wants some young meow in a way. And then to be real with you, to the ones that is 40 and 50, why you want that young meow anyway? You should want some meow your age or older. I like my meat seasoned. Huh? Don't let that go over your head. I like my meat seasoned. But anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. To the young ladies out there that dating an older guy, 40 to 50, that 40 up, 35 and up or whatever. Baby, if he already got a woman or married, what make think you gon' my bad, I said that wrong. How in the hell you think he gonna leave his home for you? Just young. Especially if you immature in your head, in your mind. Nothing gonna happen. You just gonna keep continue getting played with how you getting played with and getting used how you gonna get used. The reason why I'm on this subject right here because I seen a real young girl crying her A out the morning on the book. Found out she was dating an older guy, but she know he was married anyway. Let me go and tell y'all something. That's why cheating ain't good, y'all. Because the person that you cheat with can never be yours. That's just somebody you temporarily having a good time with. If they still married. If they married, engaged, they can have a boyfriend girlfriend relationship. They still with somebody. Married just a piece of paper. But if they in a relationship with somebody, 50% they might go, 50% they might still stay there. But at the same time though, they're gonna tell you what you want to hear and what you need to hear to keep you there. Just speaking some game. Older folks are bad about doing this with younger folks. Like I said, especially if they gullible, young, and green. Remember, you young and dumb and full of. That's what they said about us when we was in our teens and young 20s. You just young, dumb, and full of calm. That's true. Straight up real. That's how older people look at us. So You don't think that older man or the older woman ain't gonna look at that youngster like that? Or they just young, dumb, and full of cum. They don't know what they want. They just out here. Want to have a good time. They don't care. Long as they're having a good time, that's it. They ain't worried about the consequences. They just want to have a good time. But let's get back to this young lady on Facebook crying to her AR. She said she was doing this, she was doing that, she was doing this. Thought the man was gonna leave his wife for her. That wasn't gonna happen anyway. What can you offer him besides helping him with some money? Is your mind right? Is your mind mature? How you gonna react to when a problem pop off? If you gonna have that attitude, or is you gonna deal with it in a nice way? You can't. You cannot. To the women's out there, you cannot be a queen and have an attitude. That attitude got to go. Remember, our attitude is going to affect you as a person. Your attitude got to be right for you as a person. That's just real, y'all. Your attitude is another thing gonna represent you. If you got a bad attitude, that means you're a bad person. If you got a good attitude, that means you're a good person. But if you got a nasty, bad, stinking attitude, pretty much that's what kind of person you is. I'm just keeping it real, man. All facts over here. Y'all know I ain't lying. You know who got a bad attitude, how that person is. They bad. Always got some nigga to say. Always gossiping about somebody. People that got a good attitude, that know how to talk, that talk with sense. What kind of people they is? They pretty much stand up good people. You can talk to them. You can hang with them. You can't hang with nobody that got no bad, nasty, stinking attitude, because you ain't gonna want to smell it. You feel me? But let's get back to this though. The little girl hurt. The dude was like 47, 48 years old. And to be real with you, he know better anyway to be going with somebody in their younger 20s like that. He could have a daughter, a niece, a grandbaby almost that age. Just gonna keep it real with it. I don't get it with these men. You got some sick mans, you got some sick women out there, but hey, I'm just keeping it real. If you're out here getting played with, please peep it out before it be too late. My bad. Peep it out before they suck it dry. Before you be like a little noodle. You was weighing 280. How much you weigh now? 40 pounds. They done suck the life out of you. Then drain everything from you. Don't be looking like that. To the young mans out here that want to date an older lady, just know it's rude with that too. Cause if you ain't on your game, she gonna handle you like you a little boy. You younger than them. Gotta realize that if you ain't on your game dealing with an older lady, she gonna handle you like you a little boy. Like you that little 23, 25, 25, 28-year-old little man. She gonna handle you like that. And she could be in her 40s and 50s. That's how she gonna handle you if you ain't on your game. So to the young ladies and young men out there that do want to date somebody older, you got to make sure you're on your game. If you're going to date somebody older like that, make sure your mind and your mouth and your heart going to respond like that. How can a grown person date a child? How can a grown person date a child if they mind ain't right? Shouldn't be want to date a child anyway, but I'm talking about you got a lot of grown people got the mind of a child. Man, look, we all do temper, what you call that, temper tantrum thing. We all do that. But I'm talking about on a real tip. When business come down, you gotta have a grown folk mind, not no little boy, not no little girl mind. When he don't call you every day, you can't have that little man mind or that little girl mind. You supposed to be calling me every day. You don't know what these folk got going on. It's a lot dating somebody older. That little girl just crying her A off the morning on the book. Oh, well, I didn't know. If I know he wasn't going to leave his wife, I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be doing that. It's too late for that. She didn't say how long they were going together, but I'm pretty sure they had some time invested for her to feel some type of way. You feel me? And she said she been doing this and doing it, doing this and doing that. But y'all think that cute. Ain't nothing cute about that. Because guess what? He the one who winning. He got cake and ice cream. You feel me? If she doing it, she winning. She got her cake and her ice cream. So to the young females, to the young kings out here, the young queens, the young kings, if you dating somebody older, you better realize what you getting yourself in. Your mind gonna have to be there. Y'all think it's just about the sex. Oh, I'm young. I got yummy. I got yummy yam. That gonna only work so far. Next, what gonna be getting tested is that mind up here. If your mind ain't right, guess what they gonna do? They gonna keep staying with their old wife, old husband, and find somebody else that young. They're gonna have a mindset of an older person. To my nieces and nephews out there, if to be now, I'm gonna say something that's real. It's real, y'all. If you is dating somebody and they fall 50 years old, get you somebody who you grow old with. They already old. I hate to say it like that. Well, age ain't nothing but a number. You right. But health ain't. You got some folk that 20 got bad health, but they keep it on the real tip. Come on now. You 24 years old, and you going somebody that 47, 50 years old, who health gonna decline more quicker? That just real, y'all. The person that older. That we speaking in real terms right now. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That just real. But I'd rather for my niece and nephews to grow old with somebody than being with somebody old, because hell, they already old. I hate to say that. Unless they got millions of dollars. I'm not saying do it for the money, but I'm keeping it real right now. A millionaire, that's total. They can make that still look young again. The inside gonna be about rotten, but the outside gonna look brand new. That's only if they got millions. I'm just gonna be real now. I'm just keeping it real. Why I want to keep it real over here too? That's the only way. But if they just a plain Jane, pretty much somebody just like you, still trying to get it, let that old man and that old woman go and find somebody young. But the people that young, they don't know what they want. Well, they don't even realize it. They don't even know what they want because you still young too. So look, y'all, we got to keep it real over here, all right? Thank y'all for coming to the den. It's your boy Hen. Hope y'all have a wonderful day, and we back in, all right? Bet.